Hello, plannerettes. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to be doing my February calendar. So, if you have a little bit of time to plan along with me or just listen in, that would be so wonderful to have you here as my company. I wanted to make sure that I took enough time to get everything prepared before February, which is what, on Saturday? I just don't like leaving things anymore till the last minute. So I want to make sure at least all the necessary planner pages that I need to get set up are set up. So if you are ready, I am ready. Hello, plannerettes. Thank you so much for joining me. Come along with me as I set up my February calendar page in my A5 planner. Let's go. So here we are. I have my desk ready. I have moved into my A5 Filofax Good Vibes Organizer. And great news, I've just quickly had a look in the UK, US, and I think also the Australian Filofax website. They are having a big sale on this particular Good Vibes collection. So check the link in the description below because I do have affiliate codes available. So for non-leather items, it is if you use Marianne, Mariane 20, so Marianne 20, you will get 20% off on top of the sale item. So isn't that great? So if you like this with all the pretty colors, the stripes, make it happen. Do go check out the link in the description with my affiliate code. So I don't know if you saw my last live on Monday where I just did a planner flip through of the things that's inside my A5 planner because I was very tired. So I just winged it, but I went through all the different planner pages that I have, and I have put together a collection of my all-time favorite planner pages that help with my productivity, with my self-care, with my well-being, making sure that I am taking intentional breaks and really just looking after myself. So I call it the ultimate planner bundle printable download. So let me quickly have a look to pop that link in the description, in the live chat. So if you check that link, it talks about all the different planner pages in more details and how you can use it in your own planning system to help balance out your life, both personal, work, and making sure that you are putting the most important person on top of that list, which is you. So we are live. I am going to edit this live stream later on. So for those who do want to get some ideas and inspiration for their own monthly two spread calendar setup, then hopefully you can get some ideas. But I do see here, Elif, hello, nice to see you. Thank you so much for joining me live. It's always nice to have a little bit of company with me today, so I appreciate you so much. So let us quickly have a look. So I'm going to jump into my ultimate planner bundle printable download ready for February. So I'm just going to zoom in so then it's a little bit better. I do have all the necessary stationery that I have picked out to continue the theme that I'm having, which is sort of reds and pinks, traditional sort of like Valentine's colorways. But I have the Wheel of Life goals, so I will go through my goals for February on another live stream or another video. So do make sure to check that out. And of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do, and do hit that bell, because then that's when you'll get notified of when I do upload new videos, as well as when I do go on live stream. So we'll go through that. Now I have set up my February monthly cover page. Now this printable download, let me see if I have a spare one available that I have printed out that is blank. I think I don't have one here, but the on the planner printable, you get a dotted blank page. So this one you can actually get as a free printable download when you sign up to my email newsletter, which is free. So all you got to do is sign up. There is a link in the description, as well as I have popped that in the live chat right now. So if you are not yet subscribed to my email newsletter, do so, because each and every month I send out a monthly cover page just like this one that you can embellish if and when you do not have the time to, start from scratch yourself. So let me show you January. Let me quickly have a look. So that was my January monthly cover page. I just did some dots around the empty space colored in each letter block. So it's just a nice little dashboard or cover page to signify that the following pages are for the start of your new month. Now I do have the live that I did to embellish my February monthly cover page using stamp blocks and of course ink. And then also there is a little tip on how you can create this shading when you are doing anything creative in your planner pages. So do make sure you check out when I set up my February monthly cover page. So again, this is a free printable download. If you haven't yet signed up to my newsletter, I highly recommend it, because I have more than quite a few different planner printables that are free. You can get the 35 daily positive affirmations. I think I also have a free free habit tracker. Do check it out. And of course, if you have already signed up, you will get the weekly email newsletter letting you know of new printables, discount codes, or early bird specials. So thank you for allowing me to plug in my newsletter. But it's a really great way, because I love freebies. I don't know about you, but I love free printable downloads that I can add into my planner pages. All right, let's keep going. So next is what we're going to set up for today is my February calendar spread. So this planner bundle is a Monday start, and it is in A5. However, if you do use other planner size printable, you can still use it, and all you got to do is change the paper size on your printer setting and just print to printable area, and then you can still print it on Happy Planner Classic size as well as letter size planner printable. Hello there, Starkist. 4 a.m. What are you doing up? Although I can't speak for because I am up like that. So yes, good morning indeed. Love the Ultimate Planner Bundle. Can't wait to get it. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And it's really, look, they are available. A lot of these planner pages are available as standalone. And I used to print them all individually, which is fine, of course, if you want to also just try one or two things of these planner printable. But what I was finding is, because I am already short in time, having to figure out, all right, which one do I print next? What do I print on the back of one? So then it all flips. When I'm flipping through the pages, it all goes in chronological order. And it was just driving me bonkers. And I'm going, Marianne, why don't you just put them all together in one, the planner pages that you have used? And then that way it has a nice cohesive flow. So my own problem and my own pain point allowed me to go, Marianne, why don't you just go and fix it? Fix it yourself, and then put the Ultimate Planner Bundle. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue the hearts, pinks, red theme using, I'm going to have the Tombow Jewel Brush Pen in 772, which is blush. I'm going to also use the Pentel Touch or Sign brush pen. So it's got this cute little brush tip, so it's nice and flexible, but I am going to use it. I won't be doing any brush lettering today, but I'm going to use it because it is such a fine point. It allows me to have nice thin lines. And then also might as well, I'll probably jot things on my page with my Kuretake Z Clean Color Dot marker. One end has a nice soft spongy end, while the other has a fine tip that you can use to embellish or write down very detailed text or embellishments. And then I replaced, had the Tombow Fudenosuke brush tip pen. I never know which one's which, whether because they've got two versions. So yeah, I bought mine from Daiso. Let me see. I'm going to reveal my junk drawer here. So hopefully, oh, I can't get it. It's right at the back. But there's two colors, a black barrel and a blue barrel. And I never know which is which. One's soft tip brush while the other is a hard tip. So, all right. So I'm going to use that to write the dates of the month. I also have a variety of washi tapes in pinks and reds that I'll use to embellish the top or bottom of the spread. And then also the Carpe Diem Bloom sticker pad, because then it's got some nice reds and blacks in there that might be useful to embellish the rest of the calendar spread. So if you're ready, come along. Now in the description, like I said, I've got all the details for you, but I have also linked a video that I have showing you how you can use 5 different hand lettering style, because I have my go-to headings, but sometimes if you need to have a little bit of spice and add a little bit of spice to your calendars, to your planner pages, then trying to figure out different hand lettering fonts or headings can be a bit of a challenge. So I have showed in the video how to create these different fonts. So this is my go-to one that I use, using the fine tip point of my zebra mildliner, and then also the fine tip point of markers using creating bubble letters. I just remember these. This brings back fond memories of high school when I used to use bubble letters to embellish the cover page of my exercise or workbooks. I can still picture maths, or science cover page. And then this one, I think this is Tombow Jewel brush pens, and then using a black outline and having it a little bit off center, so it looks like a misprint. So I like that one as well. And then this is using the Kuretake Z Clean Color Dot marker to trace each letter, and then the fine tip I use to outline the edges. But today I think I'm going to be using this font here. Oh, I didn't cut slits into it. So I'm going to use the brush tip of Tombow Jewel brush pen, the fine tip to outline the edges, and then using a black ink to then make the letter pop onto the page, and then adding the little heart. So I'll show that in action as we go. So do let me know if you are here in the chat with me. I know it's an odd time, but it's quiet now, and if I try and figure out when most people will be on, then I probably will be asleep and tired. So I have to capture the best opportunity for when my energy level is up, so then that way when I'm with you, I'm not a sappy little no energy Marianne, and then you go, why am I even watching that lady? All right, so I'm going to start with this side, and I'm fingers crossed that I don't stuff it up and don't write February and then either run out of space. So you will see me. I haven't even, well, look, I'm going to pencil it in, so it'll be silly of me not to pencil it in. All right, so this is the I think this is Zebra Blend 4 Plus S. So it's got four different ink color: black, red, green, and blue. And then the clip itself is the mechanical pencil. So if you push down on it, then that's where the lead starts to come out. So I use that as my pencil to help me outline the lettering. So I'm just going to write in block letters. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure I leave a little bit of space, because remember, I'm going to outline the outside. So I might take out my reference hand letter alphabet, so then that way you can see as well, you can follow along. So if you're doing some other headings, doesn't have to be okay. I'm going to try and see if I can close this up without, there we go, we did it. All right, back to here. So I'm going to keep that handy. So see how, well, it's very faint, this one, because I'm using a baby blue. But when I'm going to trace the letter and then create a border around it. So I want to make sure I leave enough space to be able to create that border. And already I can see that I'm probably making it too close to each other. So let's have a look. So we got one, because at the top it has a dotted grid, I might use that to help me. 1, 2, maybe 3 spaces, and then 4. And then so just the normal size of my letters. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. February, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. February is such a weird month to say, because you have to say February. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna see if I can February. So I've got the February. Okay. Feb, and then A. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Now tell me who feels like January has gone on and on. February. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I'll probably just leave that maybe for stickers or my washi tape. Now, if I wanted, see how I do have that little bit of space there. I'm trying to see, should I try and make that in the middle and have create the same space? So let's look. How many spaces left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 grid spaces. So if I do 6 spaces there and then start my F, maybe 6 dots to the, indent it. No, you know what? I'm going to leave it as is, because then I'll probably, you know what will happen? I'll start it a little bit further ahead and then I'll run out of space. So we will leave it, Marianne, leave it alone, leave it alone. Okay, so now let's go start coloring it in. So as I said, I'm going to use blush, Tombow Jewel brush tip, and then I'm going to have my the tip of the brush at an angle. So let's just say this is the desk. So I'm going to have it at an angle like that, so then I can get a broad stroke. So then if it was sort of like up and down like that, it'll be thinner. So I'm going to have the Tombow Jewel brush pen on the side, very slanted, so then I can get as much of that brush tip as a broad stroke. So try not to have all the lines too close together, because remember what we're going to do is we're going to use the fine tip to outline the edge. So very, very slowly, not too far out, not too, okay, so February. And then I'm going to use, now I don't know, I'm going to test it out. Because the ink is still quite wet, right, unless we leave it. Let me just check. If I put another very pigmented ink on top, the letter might feather. You know what? I'm going to let it dry. And I don't think I'll use the black. I'll show you which one I'll use. I'll let it dry. I'll go through each and every one. Do it methodically. Do it in order. So then that way, I at least will let the ink of the Tombow dry. Okay, February. I'm always worried that I have spelt it incorrectly. February. Okay, so that's the brush tip. Now we're going to go around each and every one of them and outline the edge. Sometimes it's very hard to be accurate because normally when I'm doing this not on camera, my head, I am looking down right above it. But if I do that while on camera, all you'll see is the top of my head with my tinsel silver hair. Well, it's not all silver. Oh, excuse me for a second. I always get a runny nose because I have the air conditioning on, because I get very warm or hot flush, and so then I let me make sure I'm on the right screen. Okay, so February. And look, it doesn't have to be precise. I know sometimes I myself will go, oh, Marianne, that's not straight or that's wobbly. But look, at the end of the day, when you've done it all together, like the whole heading and all of your lettering, no one will know, and you probably won't notice, the imperfections, because it's not so much about the individual. February, does that look right? February, yes, it does. Let me see if that looks good once all the pages are together. Nice. Okay, what do we think? Make sure, give us a thumbs up. So like I said, I'll probably be editing this so then it's a nice cohesive, and I'm not rambling like I normally do. I'm looking for the lid. Where is the lid of this tip? Okay, I've lost the lid. Oh, no, that's not the lid. Okay, I'm going to put that there until I find the lid. See, I've lost the lid. I wonder where it went. I bet you can see it right away, and then I can't see it on the desk. Anywho, oh, I'll put it on my lap. Okay, there we go. So that's one. All right, now to create the little outline on top of it with a cute little heart, I think I'm going to go and use the red of the Pentel sign touch sign brush pen. Now what I did prior to figuring out all the different colors is I swatched on just either plain paper or scrap paper. Here I have my grid post-it note. So I swatched, the different colored markers and pens that I have to see if the colorways all work well together. And because sometimes you might have quite a few different shades of pinks or reds or whatever color you have, and then so swatch it and then see which ones go well. And then what I do when it comes to the washi tape, so I normally start with either washi tape first and then find the coordinating markers to go with it. And then I just do a little swatch to see if it will all look really good together. So if you're like me, who's I'm not going to say anymore that I'm bad with color coordinating. I am trying my best. So I'm experimenting. So I'm no longer trying to make sure I'm not having negative thinking or limiting beliefs or doubts. So instead of saying I'm not good at color coordinating, I'm gonna say I'm experimenting and trying out different techniques. So those are how I come up with the colors and the markers to go when it comes to embellishing my page. All right, so what was I going to do next? Oh yes, the outline on top of the brush markup. So I think I'm going to use the red, so then that way it continues with the hearts and reds and pinks. So then what you do is, if you didn't erase the pencil, come on, focus, the pencil marking when you first draft out the letters and the spacing, I probably didn't need to have that much space there now think about it, but it actually still all looks good. Use the pencil marking as a guide to create the line on top. So now what you're doing here is you're building on top of the lettering, so then it gives it a little bit more dimension, it gives it a little bit more something a little bit different, rather than just one layer of your lettering. So you can use black ink, or you can use a coordinating color or opposite color. I mean, that in itself, you can leave it as is, right? But we're going to add, embellish it even more, go one step further. So let me finish this one step further, and then add cute tiny little hearts. So here's a tip. You can either, of course, just draw hearts. So if you have a nice small brush tip, you can just draw a little heart like that, which is nice and easy. Or if you use the tip at an angle, you can then use it so to create like a tiny little petal or teardrop, and then you can have little hearts. So I'm going to try that. I think I'm just for the moment going to do one heart. So the tip that way, and then the tip that way. Aw, ain't that the cutie pie? So that way, that way, that way. Okay, and then just go down each letter. You can leave it at just one heart, or you can do two hearts or three hearts, depending on the size of your letters. Let's do it at the bottom here. Okay, look. February. Did I spell it wrong? Let's have a look. Feb. Ruary. That's correct, isn't it? February. Okay. Whew, I thought I needed an extra U somewhere. Right, there we go. There is our heading. What do we think? Remember, this hand lettering font is one of 5 that I have in a video that I have the link in the description below, or once this when I edit it, it'll be on the top of the screen. Okay, so next, once I've done that, then I'm just going to fill in this page. It may look funny, it's like unfinished there, but look, we do weird and wonderful here at the Marianne Cresp channel. Okay, so this is the Hobonichi, thank you, what do you call it, motorcycle. This is the Hobonichi basic stencil, and I like using the jagged edge to help me cut my washi tapes. And then, so this, Simple Stories. So I think Simple Stories is part of Carpe Diem. So that's probably a part of a pack. I don't. So yeah, whatever washi tape you have, this one is part of a Filofax washi tape set. Like I said, check the description because I do have affiliate codes for you. So if you type in Marianne 30, you'll get 30% off their personalization station. Marianne 20 gives you 20% off all other items that are non-leather. And then Marianne 10, if you are eyeing out any of the Filofax leather planners, put Marianne 10 in the description and you can get 10% off. So, all right, so that looks pretty good. And then I'm going to probably counterbalance that with some of the skinny washi. So let's have a look when we find the end of it, because there's probably not enough space to add the normal width washi. So I'm going to layer on 2 skinny washi tapes just so then it balances it out. So if you're like me and have quite a few collection of washi that you know keep buying every time you see it at the shops and but rarely use them, by embellishing the tops and bottoms of your planner pages, especially if you have a bigger size planner, it's a great way to use up your washi tape. So I'm just going to stack this one on top of the other. So if you are watching on the replay or if you're watching this video, let me know what's your favorite color. Do you have one? I don't think I have a favorite color, but do you know what I've discovered throughout the years? At first I thought I wasn't a purple or a pink girl because that, clothing wise, I never had a lot of pink stuff or purple stuff, but because it's sort of like my coloring, it's part of my, I've made it part of my branding because I think I was inspired by this particular planner, the Good Vibes, because like I said, when I used to say I wasn't good with color coordination or color matching, I went, well, look, it's already there. So I sort of like took inspiration with sort of like the teal, aqua, the pinks, the lavender light, and then sort of like that blue. And so then, of course, because I do use it as part of my background and I have it on these IKEA picture ledgers, so I went, all right, let's go with some teals, let's go with some pinks, and even my lights I've set up so then they sort of color coordinate. And I went, hey, I like that combination. So it's a really, sometimes I surprise myself. Hello, Kristen. My favorite color is red. Well, there you go. February, Valentine's themed. Technically, my husband and I don't celebrate Valentine's, like we don't buy presents or flowers or chocolates because, it's just what my dad does. So my dad buys flowers for my mum on February 15th. So much cheaper, and it still has the same sentiment, but he's not spending triple or double the price. So February, and you know what? I might go and take my Kuretake Zig Clean color dot marker and just because there is quite a bit of space there, and then it sort of like will tie in with the circles of the washi tapes. So I'm just going to dot some dots around the spread. So then that way it continues the theme. And then based on the pressure you apply when you're pressing down on your round sponge tip. So if it's a light one, then it's a small circle, medium size, medium. And then if you do press a little bit harder, then you can create different size dots on your page using the Kuretake Zig Clean color dot marker. This video is not at all sponsored by any of the brands that I'm using today. They're just faves. So if you are wanting to know the different things that I use, go check out my Amazon storefront. I have the link in the chat right now, or do check the description. So I have ideas list there, my fave pens, markers and highlighters, as well as my fave stationery tool. So do go check that out. So yeah, so the koretake is clean. So then, you know, just embellish the middle, embellish the margins, and then because I did use little stamps as part of my monthly cover page, I might go and have a look to see what stamps I can use. So I have this, what's this, 25 little cute stamp set. Again, it's in my stationery tools idea list in the Amazon storefront. So I found it. I can't remember where exactly I bought mine, but I've had these for a while. I started bullet journaling back in 2017. And so, you know, because when you get influenced and watched everybody else, you go, oh, I want that. Oh, I want that. Or when you're going into the shops or going to stationery stores and you find things, you go, oh, I want that. So what I might do is I might use this cute little rose bouquet, and then I'm going to use my VersaCraft Soramame ink pad. Now, I couldn't find these at all in the Amazon storefront, but I think they someone on Etsy sells them. So I'm just going to go and stamp a few of these around. So again, just so to create some embellishments on the page. I'm really, you know, sometimes when I don't have a real plan on how I'm going to set out my layouts, and then when, you know, I embellish it and then it comes to fruition, sometimes you go, oh, that's okay. So the color combo is not what I thought it was going to be like, but I'm quite happy with how this is turning out. What do you think? Let me know if you agree with me. I would love for you to hit that like button and make sure that, you know, you are saying, yes, Marianne, you're right. That combo does look good. I am as surprised as you. No. All right. So then there we go. Let's have a look. Let's go back to me and the desk. There we go. And I think, look, that's enough for the moment. Okay, one more. Let's pop it there. Okay, so again, the name of this is VersaCraft Soramame ink pad, and they've got a few different color combos. I've just got the basic one. Let me just scratch my nose because it's getting itchy. All right, okay, that's a little bit better. Oh, that's a bit better. Okay, so next we need to go and put the dates. So for that, I'm going to go and refer back to my stamp, and then I did trial out which stamp that I want. So I'm going to use this cute heart one, because then what I can do is inside is where I can put the different dates. So let's quickly have a look. Where is the calendar? So I know exactly where I need to start. So February 1st is on Saturday, and then only this year is 2/28, so Saturday. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, so the 5 rows. So let's quickly have a look. So let's put this aside. I'm going to continue using the red stamp. So what did we say? Start Saturday. Let's have a look, make sure it's the right orientation. I'm going to put that up there. 1. Okay, so when I do edit this video, I'm going to most likely fast track through this bit. So yeah, because I thought, you know what, I'm going to be embellishing my page anyway, so why don't I just take you along with me, keep me company. And so instead of videotaping on my own, might as well talk to you guys. and then I can edit it down and create a separate highlighted video, because I know not everybody has the time to, watch however long sometimes my live streams are. So, I can go on for an hour and a half, because, these bits you can't really fast track when it's live. Itchy nose. And then, so, but if I'm going to record anyway, we might as well go and hang out for those who are here with me. So there's about 5 of you at the moment, because it is 9 o'clock in the evening on a Tuesday. So it's, well, our school year doesn't start until next week. But for those who are, working, it's probably, wind down time, getting ready for bed. So, I could have waited, like I said earlier, could have waited for a time that more people can be on. But then, I'll probably be napping or sleeping or too tired or no energy. So I just need to catch myself at my optimum time. And then I hope those of you that, hang out with me understand that we can't all catch each other at the same time, because of course the different time zone. But that's the beauty of the chat, the live chat, if you are here, or of the comment section, because then you can still talk to me. And look, I answer pretty quickly majority of the time, even when it's, supposed to be my bedtime. So what's that? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22, and then 23. So yeah, so you can either use stamp, because I'm just 23, 24. I'm continuing the stamp theme because that's what I did for my cover page right here. So I thought, well, I've got all of these stationery tools that I have bought along the way, and, gathering dust. 24, 25, gathering dust in, oh no, it's upside down. See, I wasn't paying attention. Maybe that's like an Easter egg that people can go and look for. It's like spot the mistake on the page. 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. There we go. All right, let's, where am I? I don't want to put ink everywhere. 24, 28. So let me pop that back. Okay, let me get my calendar out of my way so I can see it better. All right, so now here's the thing. Do I use the red ink or the black ink? Because I used red at the top, let me quickly have a look. Starkist, love the long live streams, longer the better. I love to watch while planning, like hanging out with cool friends with new and exciting ideas. Really helps spark the creativity. Me too. I love it. Normally I'll have, the, fave accounts live stream on the background, or one. I'm just trying to see which one I should do. Will the black stand out too much? Where is my black ink? Here we go. One. I think I'm going to use the Tombow for the Nosoke brush tip. Okay, yes. I will do that, and then I will see if I made the right choice. And because this also has a very fine tip, then I can write very small. So 1, 2, I'm going to move them off the ring. Use both red and black, but every other color. Well, that would have been a good idea, but I've already started with the black. But yes, that's a great idea too. So see, those watching, we here the Flannerettes community give us great ideas. Make sure 1, 2, 3. Make sure that I am writing the correct numbers, because talking and writing, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, Marianne needs to count and write, or at least no other talking. 13, 14, 15, 16. Because I've been known, 18, to keep chatting away, and then I'll put the wrong number. Let me know if that's you as well. 20, 21. And sometimes I have to say it out loud. For me, 23. Make sure that I am doing it in order. 24. And look at that. That one, the heart is on the other way. But see, you can't tell now. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Yay! I did it. I didn't make a mistake writing down the numbers. Okay, look at that. That is looking very nice. See, I get to be so happy when, when you have, this is part of the reward that I give myself. This is part of my self-care, part of my mindfulness, where I'm focusing on the task at hand, giving myself a little bit of me time, a little bit of an intentional break from all the, I'm sure all the worries and the overwhelms and the anxiety of the normal day-to-day life. So having a little project, or embellishing your planner pages, or doing whatever hobby it is that you enjoy, allows you to have that moment to just slow down, tap onto that creative side of yours. If you like to also draw or doodle, or pick out the right coordinating colors of pens and markers, it's a moment to be able to dedicate to yourself. Now, when I first started planning, so originally I started bullet journaling. I've always had a diary, or I've always had a journal through my teens, 20s, and 30s. And then I discovered bullet journaling on YouTube. I think it was Amanda Rachley, and then Ryder Carroll's who started it originally, and how it works. So I had the A5 Leuchtturm 17 dotted bullet journal that is blank, and you pretty much create your planner pages from scratch. And then I used to do that, and then still is it didn't occur to me how much it has helped me be able to calm myself, to slow down my anxious mind, my beating heart, that funny feeling in your tummy, right, or in your gut when you're worried about something. And then so I moved on to personal size planning, and then I moved to digital planning on my iPad, and then I went to A5 planning, and then I've tried everything else in between, Traveler's Notebook, Hobonichi, and then I've always come back to the A5 because it is a big enough spread that I'm able to do the things I know can do with to-dos, task, appointments, bills, but also have an opportunity to embellish my page. So throughout my own planning journey, what I have discovered for myself was that, hang on, I'm not just planning as a way to get myself organized with my tasks, to-dos, and what's happening for the week, the day, or the month. It was actually a form of self-care, and that's where the message and the value that I give when I am on here on YouTube or Instagram is, don't just use your planning as a productivity tool to note down what you got to do, who you got to call, the emails you got to send out, the dry cleaning that you got to pick up, your car having to be maintained, kids school events, blah, all this stuff. But the planning session and the embellishing was a way for me to go, I enjoy this. It brings me joy to see an idea that I had come to fruition and look pretty and look nice. And I know now when I am planning that when I turn the pages of my planner, that I'm going to enjoy it, that it's going to make me smile. It's going to, I'm going to have that enjoyment. And one of the four laws, now I always, quote James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. He has says there's four laws of behavior change when it comes to having an effective habit and creating lasting, consistent, and efficient habits and routines that matter most to you. Make it easy, make it satisfying, make it obvious, and what do I have it? Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. Okay, I have it on a little felt letterboard on my wall, and it helps remind me. So, making things pretty, like embellishing. So, sometimes if you ever think, I don't have the time to be embellishing my planner pages because I have so much work to do, that might actually be a sign for you to slow down. Hey, you need to rest. You need to take time off doing something you enjoy. So have a think of that I don't have the time, I'm already behind, I'm already stressed and overworked. You're probably burnt out already when you're saying to yourself, there's no time in the day for me to do this. Even if it's just putting a washi tape on your planner page, okay, just something simple, just or even like making colorful heading, even if it's 2 minutes, even if it's 5 minutes, do something that bring you joy. Speaking of stickers bring me joy. So this one I bought the Carpe Diem Bloom. I think this is my third sticker pad set because I do love using all the different ones because there are quite a few different blank ones there. I'm going to go and get all the reds. Be kind. That's a good one. Be kind. What else? So continuing the pinks and the reds. Maybe never stop blooming. I do like that one. Or do I want big plants? Big plants, right? February, not a lot of days in February. Now I'm going to have to cover one of these stamps at the bottom. Big plants there. Okay. Ooh, looking good, looking good. Love, yes, love. Let's put a couple of, look, the black and red theme would go really well together. Let's do a couple of hearts and layer it over here. Again, I am learning on how to use stickers. Before I was going to go, I would say I'm not good at, layering down stickers like a lot of these beautiful accounts that you see that embellish the stickers and their planner page. I never know where to put it down, And so changing my dialogue, I am getting better, or I'm experimenting on how I use my stickers. What else? Oh, I like this little planner here. So let's put it on here. Yeah. Okay. Now, I've just thought of something. If I do this, will I wreck it? No, I will never wreck anything because it's part of, so I'm going to use my Tombow 772 and I'm going to highlight the days of the week. So no, it's not going to ruin it. It's going to add a bit of oomph to my page. And then, hey, if you go beyond, you over embellish, it's a learning curve, right? Next time I won't do that because I remembered when I did it on a February calendar spread, it didn't look good. I overdid it. Okay. Aw, I like that. Let's have a look. Any more? Any more stickers? Oh, I like this. I like this one here. What can we put it? Let's put it up here. Up the top there. Too close to there. I'm going to put it here. there. What do we think? If you are watching here, there's 6 of you on the live currently, probably 5, because I'm the sixth one watching it on the side. If you are watching on a replay as well, make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you got any ideas or inspired to have a look at your own stationery stash, have a look at your own washi collection, what color combos that you can have for your planner page. You know, you don't have to stick, there is no rule that you have to stick to the traditional colors of whatever theme that you might be wanting to use. Like for February, you can do blues and greens or purples and pinks, right? So probably March, if you're going to do the St. Pat's theme, maybe that's more of a green. But look, again, there is no rule when it comes to your own planner, to way you embellish things. Do what feels good, do what feels right, and then do an experiment and see that, you know, you might have gone, no, I don't use those colors, but then when you do, it actually does look good. So use your planning time, not just to go and write down all the things that's happening for the week, the month, or the day. Use it to play. Infuse some fun, some creativity, because that's one of my top priorities for the new year, is to add creativity into my days. And then that way, because I know for me, right, this is for me, I know that being creative, having an idea or seeing something on Pinterest, you know, like a pattern or a project or an arts and craft, and then I go, oh, I'd like to try that. Having that initial thought or idea to try something new or to try a new project, doing the action, doing the steps, because then that's a mindfulness activity, because you're concentrating on the moment, following the step by step, you know, whatever it is, whatever hobby, gardening, cooking, sewing, playing an instrument, whatever it is, infuse that into your day and then add it into your planner. Plan for it. Plan half an hour, plan an hour, and put, you know what, from 6 to 8, I'm going to try my hand at, you know, color, paint by numbers. Whatever it is that's going to bring you joy, put it in your day and use your planner to plan it. Plan ahead. So then that way you are blocking that time, you are blocking that day for you, something that's important, that matters to you, that brings you joy. And then you don't come, you know, come towards the end of the day or come towards the end of the week or month feeling tired and burnt out because you've just been ticking off all your tasks, all your to-do lists, thinking that, hey, I'm so busy, I must be a bit productive. Being busy and getting stuff done doesn't mean you are always being effective, okay? Because you're probably doing a lot of things that matter most to other people, you know, answering emails, getting a deadline done for this person, that department. But by putting time for you, like embellishing your February calendar page with Marianne, or, you know, or going and embellishing the free monthly cover page that she has when you sign up for her newsletter. Yes, got to do the plug, right? It helps slow you down. And guess what's at the end? Something joyful, something pretty to look at. And when your planner pages is attractive, remember one of the 4 laws of behavior change, you are more likely to use it than not, okay? Because you go, oh, what do I need to mark off? Oh, what do I need to highlight that I've done? Oh, what do I need to add in there and use my colorful markers? Or, you know, pop in a colorful sticker. You know, oh, a donut. No, we're not doing donuts because we're trying to work out and be healthy, Marianne. Kristen says, I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love it. I love it too. Really cute. Yeah, so something like I normally don't do themes, like I said. So probably most likely when it comes to all the different the weekly spreads that will be coming up for February, I most likely won't be sticking to the pinks and the reds. I'll change things up. So because I know just my own aesthetic that I'll probably get bored. It's like, oh, I've already tried that. Let's try something new. So maybe do the same heading but use a different color. Okay, so that, ladies and gentlemen, because I know we have gents watching as well, so far for the month of February. So, like I said, this is now part of my The Ultimate Planner Bundle printable download, which is a combination of all my new planner, of all my planner uh, pages that has worked well for me when it comes to productivity, self-care, well-being, and mindfulness. Now, there are a few that I've tweaked some new pages, so I'm going to start using them. This one, there's a mid-month check-in, and at the end I have a where is the other one? I think there is a check-in, okay, an end of month reflection, because what I found is, yes, I plan, I go and action it, I make things, I create things, and then I don't do the other side, is to reflect and review and have a check-in on how I'm doing, because I might be going to myself, oh, Marianne, you haven't done much this month, or you haven't done much this week. But by being able to look back, I can actually go, no, actually, you did a lot. You did so well and you rested. And so, really important to do some reflection. So, this is the Ultimate Planner Bundles. There's lots of pages, but it's enough to cover you for the month that, has your daily planner pages, your weekly spread, and also your well-being and wellness and mindfulness spread to, have a space or a page or a spread dedicated just for the things that you say matter to you. All right, so free monthly cover page when you sign up to my email newsletter. There is my February calendar. I am happy with it. I hope you are too. So I really appreciate you. So make sure, if you are watching on replay, pop in the comment section what you think. Let me know. Are you going to set up your February monthly your calendar with a Valentine's theme? Let me know. I appreciate you so much, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye everybody. Bye bye.